Hi. So, make it comfortable. Oh, I sit on my leg. I don't know why. Hi, sweetheart. Baby wants to say hello. So, anyway, this week I have gotten quite a bit done on my easy mesh cover-up. I called it a beach cover-up before. That's not what it's called. Oh, it's called the easy mesh pullover. So I think I called it a beach cover-up because that's what its intended use is, but I will be using mine as a sweater and probably even a sweater vest. So let me show you my progress. This is my progress. So as you see, I used all the pink, and it goes, it's coming all the way up here, and then it's like about 3 inches above my knee in a sitting position, obviously. I'll show you standing in a still photo. I'll insert it here. So I've done 48 rows. It calls for me to do 62. It's going to end up being a dress on me. It just feels like it's going to be, not a dress, but I'm 5'3". I don't know how much that is. I don't know how much that is in meters. But I'm 5'3", and so I'm kind of on the short side. But I don't mind if it's long, because I could always just wear it as a dress with leggings, or just maybe a, like, I don't know. I don't mind the length. I don't mind the length, so this is great. In fact, I actually intended to add length to it because I thought it would be nice as a tunic. I like tunics because I have a lower belly, and it's just cut better when I wear umpire waist or tunic style, or what's the other one? I forget what the other one, oh, cut on the bias, high-low hems, those types of things. It's more flattering on my figure. Apple figure, I guess is what you want to call it. We've got narrow hips and a thin thighs and flat bottom, but you got big old chest and wide belly. That's my shape. So I'm hoping that I'm crocheting this to flatter my shape. And so far I like it. I like the way it feels, just kind of, you know, having it sitting on me like this. I do a lot of this crocheting at work because the nature of my job, I have to sit and wait for somebody to break something in order to take action. And usually what I do is I watch training videos, and while I'm watching training videos, in order to stay awake, I actually start crocheting. So fun stuff. Actually, this is the wrong side. Oh yeah, this is the wrong side. This is the right side. It's a little smoother. I didn't know if I could figure out the difference between wrong side and right side with crochet, but then I realized that there is a smoother side, and I don't know why that is. So I really don't know why that is. It's just, it is smoother on one side versus the other side. So this is the right side. And the side that I was wearing a minute ago is the wrong side. So I'm going to JoAnns this weekend because we got our JoAnns coupon book, and we got a lot of coupons this week. I cut out 2. One is a 60% off one regular item. 60. This coupon is usually 40% off, and I don't shop here very often, so definitely going to shop this weekend because it's 60% off. And the other one I cut out was 20% off your entire order. So that's a really good coupon. Then on the back of this, there's more coupons. This one is $5 off your purchase of $35 or more, $10 off of $50, $25 off $100, or 50% off one regular price item. And then through June, there's a 40% off coupon. So they really kind of spoil us with coupons with the book. So what's on sale this week? Red Heart Super Savers on sale for $2.49 each skein, regular price $4.19. So I'm definitely going to get some Red Heart Super Saver. I like it. It's a cheap, yes, I know, it's super cheap. It's made of acrylic, and a lot of people think it's terrible, but I have never had a problem with it. I like its durability. I like that it can be, you know, just thrown in the wash. I like that the colors don't fade. I like the colors don't bleed. I like that you can use fabric softener on it and it actually gets soft. I like that it holds its shape. It doesn't, you know, stretch out. I like that it doesn't peel. I know I say that with a face because there are some colors that do peel. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but I haven't used that color in a while. Maybe I'll try it again. But it doesn't generally pill. I've got scarves and hats and things I've knit 10 years, and they don't have any pill on them. So, any pilling on them. And then, you know, there's fabric on sale, and there's frames on sale. There's a lot of stuff on sale. It's a sale book. Of course, there's a lot of things on sale. Oh, more coupons. Look at that. So they're really spoiling us this weekend. The reason why we're being spoiled is because it's Memorial Day weekend here in the U.S., and I think that's why they have a lot of sales that go on during this weekend, because everybody gets an extended time period off. In fact, we get what's called a family day, then we get the following Monday, so it ends up being a 4-day weekend. So a lot of people spend a lot of money on 4-day weekends, which is why the retailers put out lots of different sales in order to get that, get those people who are not working to come into their stores. What I mean not working, but I should say having the day off. That's what I meant to say. So a lot of really interesting things. They got 25% off Wilton bakeware. I like to bake cookies. You saw that in my Vlogmas videos where I was making the butter cookies with the cookie press. So yummy. So I'm not going to look through this all. You can see every bit of this online if you're that curious. So I have done nothing else besides that. I have been just kind of going through in processing, and that's my good news. I haven't really, I think in my introduction video I did tell you that I was in information technology, so I can't say I got another job. So I'm really excited to say, if everything goes well, we're not finished with the onboarding yet. We've accepted our offers. We are definitely on the road to being re-employed, I guess what you want to call it. We haven't put a notice in at our current position, but everybody knows that we're going. So excited. Where are we going? So we live in Alaska, as you know, and it's been lovely here. Believe me, it's been lovely. It's been just amazing having my sister and my niece and my nephew, and just kind of, you know, having family nearby. Anyway, having the background that we have, you know, that luxury of having your family nearby, you know, it's just such a change, and it is lovely. However, you know, we must move forward. We must move on, and you know where the career takes us, and we have fantastic opportunity in the state of Arizona. So we're going from one extreme to the other. We're going from really, really cold to really, really hot. But the good news is that there will be sunshine all year long at reasonable times. The sun will go up and it'll go down. I think that's another reason why I was having trouble with emotions and things like that, because I maybe wasn't getting enough vitamin D during the winter months. The more and more I research it, that's kind of important. It turns out that vitamin D is fat soluble, so it's stored in your fat. So take those vitamin D pills and just keep taking them every single day, and what you don't use doesn't get, you know, you don't just urinate that out. It actually gets stored in your fat cells, and Lord knows I've got enough. So I am definitely going to be taking my vitamin D, you know, from here on out, and I take it every day, and it'll definitely help. But we're leaving this state, and you know, I will continue to take my vitamins and just stay in a good place mentally. Speaking of the vitamins that I take, they're called they're by Hardy, Hardy. They're called Daily Essentials, and they're fantastic. They're formulated for people who have depression, anxiety, bipolar, manic depression, and they come highly recommended from my therapist, and I definitely recommend it because I do feel so much better. I know it's only been a week, but if you look at the reviews for that product, people like me will say the same thing. They will say, yes, I was struggling, and then it just pulled me right out of the depression. I could have gone way down dark deep into the depression, but I didn't. I recognized the symptoms and I took action, and that's the important part. And using those tools that I spent so much money in therapy in order to obtain, I'm very glad. So I'm back on my pain medication. I don't know why I stopped taking it, and I am taking my vitamins every single day, and I feel better. I feel healthier, but I am feeling so much better, and I just implore you, when you're feeling down, there's nothing wrong with reaching out. That's what you have to do, because you never know where you're going to get that inspiration. You never know where you're going to get that hand up and it's going to pull you out of that darkness. But if you never reach out, you may never ever get that hand up. And that is pretty much what I'm going to, leave, where I'm going to leave you with, where I'm going to leave you today. You have a great afternoon, and thanks again for watching. Bye. It's raining, but you see over there on the right hand screen all that grass. That's for my kitty. I'm so glad that the grass is finally sprouted. I put grass down. I put some more grass seed down here. You see all that yellow spot? So the grass down there has bloomed, but then there's that big yellow dead spot. That's where my dog destroyed the grass with her pee. Yeah, I guess all winter long when my husband and I were taking her out, she was going to the bathroom on the grass, and we didn't realize that it would cause a problem after the snow melted. So lesson learned, everyone. Yeah, she's supposed to go in those rocks. Anyway, that, my dears, is lilac, and I can't wait for it to bloom. It is a huge bush. I am excited. So this is the rest of my garden. Since I don't have much of a garden, I just put pots with flowers. In here, I actually have random seeds, herbs, and even lettuce. And I think that is lettuce. So I'm pretty happy that they started without very much participation on my part. Over here we have some daylilies that are not looking all that great because I wintered them in the garage. I had no idea really how to winter them. I think I was supposed to cut them back down to the earth, but I didn't do that. What I did was just let them die and then come back up. But next year we'll know better. And my rose bush just died. It died. It survived the entire winter in the garage, and then I put it out here too soon, and all the green shoots died, and then it's dead. So that's it. That's my rainy afternoon here in Eagle River, Alaska.